Hello everybody, hope you're having a good day. We are going to start with a warm-up today to practice our slopes. So remember, we're using that formula y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1 and match these slopes to these sets of points. All right, so we are going to continue on with equations of lines, and now we're going to start working with parallel lines. So today we're going to be finding equations of parallel lines when given an equation, but also when given 2 points. So the first thing we need to do is, what is a parallel line? We need to define what that is. So parallel lines are lines that have the exact same slope. They have different y-intercepts, and they are lines that will never intersect. So kind of like a highway, you know, you have the side going to the north and to the south, and those two lines never cross. Those are parallel. Okay, so same slope, different y-intercepts. So how to find a parallel line? First, you're going to find the slope of the original line, because that is what we're looking for, is same slope. So find that slope. Then we're going to use that slope and a new point to plug it into y equals mx plus b. We're going to solve for our new b, which is our new y-intercept, and then we are going to write our new equation using the slope and the new b value. We're going to go through a couple of these examples together, and I'm going to have you do a little bit of practice, but really, because we're using the exact same slope and we're just having to rewrite lines, this should be a fairly easy concept for you, I hope. Okay, so here's the first example. You are going to find a line parallel to the line y equals negative 2x minus 4, and it goes through a new point of negative 1, 5. So I've kind of gone through and broke this down by steps. So the first step is to find the slope of the original line. And I'm actually going to pull up my other screen so that I can kind of walk you guys through this a little bit. So this is the slope of the original line, and that's why we have it here. So slope of the original line. And we're going to take that slope and this new point of 1, 5, and we are going to plug it in here. So notice we said 2 goes here where m goes. This is an x value, so it went for x. This is a y value, it went for y. And now we have 5 equals negative 2 times negative 1 plus b. Negative 2 times negative 1 is 2. So to solve this, we're going to subtract 2, and we get b is equal to 3. So that tells us that our new equation is y equals negative 2x plus 3. Notice that these two lines have different y-intercepts and the same slope. Different y-intercepts, same slope. Okay, so here's another one. Find the line parallel to the line y equals 1/4 x plus 1. It's going to go through the point 8, negative 2. So again, we're pulling out that original slope of 1/4. And then we're going to use that point 8, negative 2 to plug in for our x and our y values. Okay, so 1/4 of 8 is 2. If I subtract 2, I get negative 4. And my new equation is y equals 1/4 x minus 4. All right, so this next one's going to be one where you have to find the slope first, and then you're going to go through and do each step. So again, I'm going to pull up my other slide, okay? And we have the points negative 1, 2 and 3, 6. And so we're going to have to find the slope. So we're going to use y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1 to find our slope. I'm just going to call this x1, y1, x2, y2. And so it is going to say 6 minus 2 over 3 minus negative 1. And 6 minus 2 is 4. 3 minus negative 1 is 4. And so my slope is going to be m, or sorry, 1. It is going to be m, but it's also going to be 1. So here is our slope. Okay, slope is 1. And now we're going to use this new point of 2, negative 2 with 1. So this is our x and our y again. So our slope is 1. Our x is 2. And our y is negative 2. If you look at all of those different things, which is where this came from right here, negative 2 equals 1 times 2 plus b. 1 times 2 is 2. Subtract 2 over, I get negative 4. And so I use this with my slope to write my new equation. And you notice there's 2 ways to write it. You could say 1x minus 4, or you could just say x minus 4. Both of those are the same, and that is going to give you a parallel line. Okay? So now I'm going to have you guys do a little bit of practice, okay? You're going to do one that's fairly straightforward, one that has a fraction in it that's still straightforward, but you do have to work with a fraction, and then one like that very last one where you do have to find your slope first and then do it. So one at a time, go through and work on those, okay? And remember, same slope, that's all you need from that first equation. We don't care about the 2, we don't care about the 1, we only care about the slope. So go ahead and give those a try. All right, so today's assignment is going to be a quizzes assignment just to get some practice with parallel lines, and hopefully by the end of it, you're gonna feel like you are ace at it. So if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me, come to office hours, send me a message, and we can work through it. Have a good day.